MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Patrick Corbin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. McNeil sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Kendrick on to first, a double play.
Batting third, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next up for New York, Mike Piazza. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kendrick over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now in the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Turner.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Nope.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the 1st inning.
1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
In there, 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home 1st.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Little chopper back to the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, no left fielder, Vladimir.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Kendrick on second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Dawson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Syndergaard, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2 down, runners at first and second. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Nope. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here now is Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Four runs here in this half inning. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets nothing. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Willie Mays, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Hey.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way, and that misses, ball 1. Alonso, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count even now at 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Nimmo. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 to Vlad. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
In there, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Squared that one up just a little late. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. And a bit too high with that one, it's 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Corbin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Nationals,
trying to pick things up where we left off, Andre Dawson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Nimmo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
the catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Guerrero.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and 1 to Piazza.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
All even now, 2-2. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming, here it is. Mays, a former San Francisco Giant. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Pete Alonso. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. It might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Mays, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready for another chance. Trey Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
In the air out toward right field. Nimmo in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So striding in, Brandon Nimmo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Wilson Ramos will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ramos.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he misses 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Steven Matz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32, Steven Matz.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Mays. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Looking at his career totals, Guerrero is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. Looking up is Cespedes, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0 to the Nationals center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Andre Dawson. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Gary Carter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. 1-1. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 7 and the Mets nothing. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Harper is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Again, he sends it out of play. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Kendrick on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pete Alonso stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out with the man at first. In there, 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Nope, that's a ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Nationals 7 and the Mets 2. Digging in now as Dribble Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Dribble Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Mays is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Ryan Harper will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bounce towards the second baseman, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, Matt.
Keith Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Keith Hernandez.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Rosario.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
60, Hunter Strickland.
Here now is Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Digging in to try it again, Howie Kendrick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Bryce Harper is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Strickland, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero will be next. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Mays. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Dawson.
Ready now, Andre Dawson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mike Piazza will get his swings leading off when we get back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals are out in front here, 7-2. Roenis Elias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Digging in, Mike Piazza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Willie Mays is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Runners on first with one down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's low, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Adam Eaton will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
One and one, here it comes. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1 delivery.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball As a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and two.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We've played 8 full. Washington leads this one 8-2. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Daniel Hudson.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
No strike.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because the baseball right now.
No outs, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
The pitcher, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 25, Robinson 0.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A 1 pitch on its way. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Ahmed Rosario.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-3 is today's final. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Noah Syndergaard was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.